Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do another top 5 video for you, and this one is going to be my top 5 favorite smartphone app photo books. So this video is just basically following up my previous top 5 best lay flat photo books, which you found quite useful, so why not do a different one. Now these are the books that I'm going to be talking about, and before I start saying anything at all, here are some disclosures. First of all, if you haven't heard, we've got a new regulation in the UK for bloggers and influencers and people who talk on the internet like me. So we have to always make clear what is an ad, what is not an ad. It's a really complicated kind of booklet. But anyway, this video is not an ad. I was not paid to do this video. I was not told what to say and what to choose. However, I did get some of these books for free, but this is 100% my honest opinion without any outside influence. Number one. Number two. The 5 books that I picked, well, it's going to be 6, let's be honest, I couldn't pick 5. I'm not coming in any specific order, I just start talking randomly about them, so one is not necessarily better than the other. I just had to start with something. Number 3, I didn't do any kind of scoring system, so I picked these books because they stood out from the rest for one reason or another. Because we all have different tastes, I'm sure you find one that you like and something that really matters to you from the things that I'm going to talk about. And lastly, obviously, these are not the 5 best from all the books around the world, but from the ones that I have tried and tested. If any of these books are not available on both iOS and Android, I will be very clear about that. So let's start with number 1. Enough of my rant for today, but at least I've got the camera to focus. So, the first book is going to be by the company Journey, or Journey. I still don't know how to pronounce it, I'm really sorry. So that's the logo, you can see it on the screen now. They are an Austrian company and they came up with this brilliant idea for travelers. They create automatic books based on your pictures, and they are going to include maps and layouts and geodata and geotags and all these things, and even stamps. And it's also a community, so when you join their app you can connect to fellow travelers, you can share your experiences, all that sort of stuff. And so basically I did this book from my pictures in Malta, and when I open it you can see that it already did a nice little first page for me, and then there's a map, there's a stamp, like a passport stamp for Malta, and then it shows how many days I was away, how many moments I had. These were the places where I took my pictures and the stuff that I was doing, and then these are the layouts that the app created automatically for me based on the pictures and the information saved into the pictures. You can also add text, lots of different layouts. The captions are going to be included if it's from Instagram or Facebook. And again, a different map for a different day, like a close-up. And obviously, this is created automatically, but if you want, you can always fine-tune it, changes, delete the pictures, change the layout. But I think it looks so great, and as you can see, the colors are really well contrasted and saturated, so it's a really well balanced book. The books come with a matte hardcover, and the pages inside are kind of matte-ish as well. It's perfect bound, it doesn't come in a lay flat format, but that's how it is, and it comes in a few sizes. Check my separate review for this book if you want to see more about the sizes and the actual editing process. So that was number 1. I absolutely adore it. Obviously it's not just for travelers, you can use it for family gatherings and like a yearbook or something like that for your Instagram feed and things like that, but it's definitely a must try for travelers. Number 2 is going to be free prints. Now, as the name says, this photo book company offers books completely free, so you can get, obviously there's a catch. So every month you can get a 7x5 size softcover book, which is this size, absolutely free of charge. All you have to pay for is the postage, which is really cheap as well, and they operate in every single country, but they have a different app for each country, so you can't use the Free Prints UK if you are in the States and vice versa. Now, the reason why I included, obviously, because it's free. If you want it to be bigger, if you want to add more pages, if you want to have a hardcover, you obviously have to pay for the upgrade. But if you want to get a quick free book just to print out your pictures from your phone, then it's a really great option. Apart from, obviously, the price, the reason why I loved it is because despite being so cheap, the layouts looked really funky and stylish. So have a look at these. Again, these were created automatically by the app, and you've got lovely masks and captions, panoramic kind of layout. These are pictures from Sydney, if it's not obvious. And there we go. A few more pictures. I think it looks really nice, and again, it was completely free. I didn't actually pay for this book, not because it was sent to me, but because that's how it works. And it was very quick, a very good editor. Again, every month, one free book. If you want upgrades, you can pay for them. So free prints. Number 3 is Xena, or Xeno, whatever you want to pronounce it. Artisan State used to be their old name. I have talked about this company extensively. I have several reviews of their books, but in this one I want to mention the series books and the Little Black Book. So Xena is obviously a desktop editor which caters for professional photographers and everybody who loves professional products. I always praise them for the binding, for the great quality. They're all silver halide lay flat books. However, they have an app as well for the phone from where you can create the Little Black Book, which I reviewed separately again. And you can also create now Facebook books, Instagram books, portrait books, yearbooks and things like that. They're all the same size, and they are created from your phone. They are created automatically. The series books, as the name says, obviously are going to be created automatically once you have X amount of photos, and they are going to be sent out to you. But the Little Black Book is something that you can do for a special occasion, or you can just do lots of them and put them onto the shelf like series books. Now, why I adore this book is because obviously the cover is beautiful. It's a matte cover. The binding is absolutely amazing. It just looks so nice when you hold it in your hands. You have to have one of these. And when you open it, it is silver halide. It is fully lay flat, seamless lay flat. And just look how thick the pages are. So this is a 20-page book, as you can see. So you basically get a flush mount quality book from your phone. Just to show you a few more layouts, I'm really clumsy here, I don't know why. The only thing you need to know about the Little Black Book is you can only have one picture per page, and you can't really add anything else. So it's a really simple basic book just for photos. The editor is not funky at all, but the quality is absolutely insane. So if you want a really high quality book from your phone, then I would definitely suggest to go for Xena. Either the Little Black Book, or if you want to use some of the nicer, more modern looks, then go for the Instagram yearbook or the portrait book from the series selection. So number 4 is Printastic. Now this is another completely smartphone app. It doesn't work desktop, and why it stood out is because they have an upgrade for a high gloss paper, which I absolutely love. It makes the colors look really nice. Now what you can't see in this book here is how amazing the layouts are, because I mostly chose one picture per page because these are my wildlife pictures and I wanted them to look nice and big. But the editor is really good. They have lots of very elegant templates, and what you also need to know is that they create magic books. So from your moments and albums, they create automatic books again that recognize face and scenes and things like that. But obviously if you want, you can fine tune it. There is an upgrade for this high gloss 200 GSM paper, and you get a nice glossy cover as well. It's really quick, very easy, and a really good quality book from your phone. So that's Printastic. The next one is a really cute one. Number 5 is Chatbooks. Now I've obviously talked about this one before as well. Chatbooks is a very strange little series book. How it works is there are 2 ways to create chatbooks. One is the custom book, one is the series book. I'm going to talk about the series book first. So the series book is a subscription that's going to create books for you automatically every time you reach 60 new photos, and it's going to be sent out to you automatically. And basically the book looks like this. It comes in 2 sizes, 6x6 and 8x8, and on every page you're going to have a photo. You're going to have a geotag where the picture was taken. You can have also, I think, the date, and in the bottom you can have the caption. Now these can be created from Instagram, from Facebook, from your photo album on your phone, so any kind of source can be used for these books. But the whole point is that you have one picture per page. There are no layouts, it's just one photo per page. Once you reach 60 pages, the book is sent out to you automatically. So it's for people who basically want to see their feed printed out, but they don't have the time to order books and create layouts and things. It's completely automated, even the ordering process. You don't have to do it yourself. You just have to set up the subscription and wait for the books to come. If I'm not mistaken, Chatbooks was the very first one to create such a book, and then Xena copied it, and then a few other companies, but I think they were the first ones to do the series books. Now if you do the custom book, it looks like this, basically the same look, but you can have up to 365 pages, and you can select all of the pictures randomly from any kind of gallery. You can move them about in order, but it's the same basic layouts, but it's not going to be automatic, it's not a subscription, and it can be much longer. You can also upgrade for a hardcover like this. It's really smooth. Obviously this one is perfect bound as well. It doesn't open completely flat, and it's printed on an average 148 GSM paper. But again, if you want to see more, go on to the dedicated review of this book. Now, last one, number 6 in the top 5. I'm sorry, but I had to include Bob Books because Bob Books didn't make it into my top 5 lay flat books because I chose Sal instead, but they are just as amazing. But Sal was just offering a bit more in terms of options. They had more cover options and stuff. So I felt really bad for Bob Books because they are an amazing company with really good quality products at a really good price, and they also ship worldwide. So I had to include it here. Bob Books is not exactly a smartphone company. They again cater for professionals. They have a really good desktop editor, an online editor, something that you can download, an offline editor, and they create lay flat books, photographic silver halide books. But now they have an app as well that you can use on your phone and create the same amazing quality books. And the app actually works really well, and it has lots of layouts, lots of templates, lots of creativity. Although it's nothing like Chatbooks or Xena, it's not going to create automatic books for you, but the quality that you get is going to be absolutely amazing. They come in a glossy hardcover, and you can choose for a lustrous finish or a high gloss finish or a completely matte finish lay flat album. It's seamless lay flat, it's photographic. The layouts, as you can see, are really nice, and colors are absolutely amazing. If you want, obviously you can do a perfect bound version as well, but you have the option of a lay flat. So from all of these books, it's only Xena and Bob Books which can get you a lay flat smartphone book. The other ones are all perfect bound, but as you can see, they all have a different feature that you might be attracted to and that might make your life a lot easier. So it's up to you to decide which one is your favorite. I love all of them, and I would use them for different purposes. If I want to sum it up, if you want to go for quality, then Xena and Bob Books is going to give you the best options and highest end materials, let's put it that way. And if you want to go for something really interesting and creative, then Journey is definitely one in the top. Printastic and Freeprint is kind of in between the two. They have really good layouts, but they also have a good quality book, but it's not the highest end materials. And Chatbooks is something really different because it's an automated subscription service that you can use for your photos. So I hope this was helpful to you. These were my top 6 favorite smartphone app photo books. If I missed out something, leave them in the comments section, or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments box and I try to answer them as soon as I can. Again, if you want to read in more detail about these books or watch the review videos I made in the past, follow the links underneath the video. If you want to see more travel photography, follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.